Alright. Here we go. Alright. Gonna give Chisholm one more game to prove himself. Not prove, he has proved himself, but like, excuse me, to like, God, voice crack. Prove, or, how do I even phrase this? I'll say this. He has hit, let's see, he's gotten 1, 2, 3 hits out of his last, okay, so 3 out of his last 6, 10, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 23 at bats. So, in this case, I'm gonna have to move him down and probably have Bellinger lead off. Even though we've been winning, we haven't been winning by that much. So that's the case. I'm going to have Chisholm hit 5th. So move him up. Move him to hit 2nd. Judge will hit 3rd still. Then Giancarlo, Jazz, Spencer, Josh. Yeah. Let's go. Next game. Probably have Ben Rice hit this one out. Yeah. Just because his energy is kind of low. I'm going to have, not him, clean up. This guy, clean up. That. That. Yeah, that's fine. So, let's do this.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the San Francisco Giants. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Ty Madden.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match, but I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Bellinger up to hit. Late swing, foul to the left. Right side, hard hit. In time to Devers. One out in the top of the first.
Pre-ordered.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And Chris, here we have a deep and talented lineup against a pitcher who's not exactly among the league's best.
Well, this is when you can make your money as a hitter, and I'm expecting them to put up plenty of offense in this one. When you got a lineup this stacked, it's a tough job to keep them in check for any pitcher. We'll see what kind of fireworks they can provide here.
Aaron Judge, the next to hit, takes ball one. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay, and he's into second with a double. And man, just shy of a homer on that one.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And the batter now, Spencer Jones. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The 0-1. And a base hit right there. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Josh Bell at the plate now. Leading the AL in batting average. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Throw to second. Out there. And that bottom of the first. And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. And there's the ball.
1 ball, no strike.
That one's in there. And that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's off the wall, but foul.
Well, he gave that one a pretty good ride down the line, but it hooked just foul down in the corner. That could have been an easy double if it stayed fair.
That's to third. Jumps. Throws. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs. Base is empty. Rafael Devers up to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
2 outs. Base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Giants down in order. They're down 1-0. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Josh Bell.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Bell measures 6 feet 4 inches, batting 6th in today's lineup, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. That one misses. Ball 1.
Sometimes pitchers work him backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like he kind of...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double. And next for New York, Austin Wells.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
That one the other way. Ramos puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Not close with that one. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. Volpe at second with 2 down. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that'll do it. The Yanks lead 1. They lead it 1-0.
High stream. Jesus Christ. Is there even anyone in it?
We head to the bottom of the second. Willie Adames stands in. Adames working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball's a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
McMahon makes the grab, 1 down. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. That one at triple digits. 1 out, base is empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Elliot Ramos. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. This to third. McMahon throws across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down. Inning on to the 3rd inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That misses, and it's 1-0.
That's so quiet.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw, safe. Man at second.
Get out.
He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. And they add to their lead. It's 3.
Lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in there. Just beat the tag. It's a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's deep. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. And up next for New York, Spencer Jones. And he chases that one below the zone. Jones turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. And ball one.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Runner on at third. One gone. That one is upstairs. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Line drive. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Judge scores. And they lead by 4. So runner at second, 2 down. Anthony Volpe now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And he deals. He swings and fouls one off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That's inside. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Chapman over to first in time. That ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Matt Chapman. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. On the ground, and that's just foul. That's a strikeout for Chappie.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Jones hauls it in for the out, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. That to right. Judge is under it. And that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. The Yankees 4 and the Giants nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Austin Wells. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Next offering way off the plate. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Jose Butto appears to be getting loose. Birdsong warming up as well.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Wow. We're 50.
And they boost their lead. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout. New arm for the Giants, Ethan Small.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year. So this seems like a calculated move.
And now here is Ryan McMahon. Devers takes it top of the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Back to the top of the lineup. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Swing, and he breaks his bat.
Damn.
And that'll do it. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. And the lead is now 5. Back here in San Francisco. Now it's the DH, Tyler Fitzgerald. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Right through there for a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
That missed by a lot. Now 2-0. Slides, but it gets by him. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Devers now went down on strikes his first time through. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
No outs, runners at first and second. Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And Devers hits that one. Jones right there to make the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Stepping in the long ball threat, Willie Adames. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
1-2.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And that misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Triple digits on that last pitch.
Couple of strikeouts with runners.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Small back to work. That just misses. And that's ball 1.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that's a base hit. And stepping in for the Yankees, Spencer Jones. 1 for 2. Hit in the air out to center field. Lee hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So man aboard, and up next for New York, Josh Bell, a switch hitter batting right. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Foul ball. That one ripped. And a foul ball. Stanton leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the chain. Bottom of the inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Ramos, a former All-Star, 26 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly. Sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Drew Gilbert. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Oracle Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Line drive, makes the grab, 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
No ball,
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Good job to fight that one off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one outside, and the count 1 and 2. And that's outside. That one missed. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Ramos in position. They got it for out number 2. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now. He's already homered in this game. There's a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And it's fouled away. Next offering away upstairs.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 2 outs. And next for New York, Cody Bellinger. Up and in, ball 1. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 5 and the Giants nothing. That clips the corner.
Well, these Giants just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
There's a swing and a drive. Ranging back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Fitzgerald now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. High fly ball out into left center field. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that one clips the corner. Next offering is in for a strike. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Giants are down 1-2-3. It's welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Butto.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. It's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Ripped to short. 1 up, 1 down. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike 1. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Hayden Birdsong getting loose out there. Bivens getting cranked up as well. And a swing and a miss there.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. Spencer Jones will hit next. Foul ball there.
This kid's power really stands out. Even though he's a top prospect, I still thought it was going to take time before he started to hit bombs, but I was wrong. I didn't think he'd be able to adjust this quickly.
And the Yanks go quietly. 1-2-3. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. To the right side, and it goes just foul. And that one fouled off.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Jump throw across his body, and he boots it.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Adames stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully,
swings and blasts one deep to left center. Into the bleachers and gone. Home run. He'll circle the bases, and they're chipping away. It's 5-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the back. Of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Schmidt in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. This one in the air. McMahon under it. And he makes the catch. Now there's one away. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
2-0 the count.
2 down, nobody on. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Chapman on his way to third. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Next to hit, Drew Gilbert. Strike 1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there. Yankees up by 3. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. They limit the damage here. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's 5-2. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Josh Bell. Buto back to work. Swing. Field. This one's got a chance. That one opts against the fence. He's in with a double, and that's his 2nd double of the night.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Now at the plate, Anthony Volpe. This one smoked, could be trouble. Bell coming home. He'll score in safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 8-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Jose Buto. Now here is Ryan McMahon. 0 for 3 in this one. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. Just missed. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Hayden Birdsong getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second.
That's just a perfect catch and throw right there. You get a guy with that kind of speed trying to take second. He's got such a good arm back there, but that had to be on the money. Pressure situation, if you will, right on top of it.
Ripped on the ground to second. In time to Devers, and Bellinger is out. And the inning is over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, saying in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Man,
No.
first, nobody out. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound.
Now pitching for New York, number 33.
In there for strike one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That misses. 1-2 the count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
0-2.
Two outs. Foul ball still 0-2. In the air out towards right center. Jones on the move. Makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Aaron Judge. Judge comes up empty there.
No balls. 1 strike.
Hit weakly on the ground. Throws to first.
You're out.
And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Oy.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. drilled in the air out towards right center. Lee sizes this one up. Brings it in for the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Giants 2. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Camilo Doval.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Willie Adames. And that's in for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the pitch to Adames. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager. Or as
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they cut into the deficit. It's 8-3.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Ramos batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone. He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Chapman gets a piece there. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him, and that's the ball game. 8-3 the final.
Hold on. Alright, I'm back. Cat was hacking up a lung. Here we go. Itch. Actually, wait.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Logan Webb.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a foul ball. Line drive, caught. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Austin Wells.
Boogie's really been showing off the pop in this series so far. 2 homers. And you know, he'd love to add on with another shot today. I'm interested to see how they approach it.
Cody Bellinger in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And another ball.
Tuesday, of course, 9,000. What? That's $25. Wow, that sucks.
That one missed. Now 3-0. Fouled off to the right. 1 out, base is empty. Liner caught at second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Aaron Judge in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
One ball, 1 strike.
No.
Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Hauls it in to end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And starting in this one, Clark Schmidt.
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite-handed matchups. And then, you know, same-handed matchups, just trying to miss the barrel of the bat. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't start it over the heart of the plate, because then it can go right into the sweet spot of the bat. When it's right, it's got late horizontal movement. So he still has to mix in his other offerings. He can't just rely on that cutter. Otherwise, hitters will start diving at it.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And down towards the bottom of the lineup, hitting 8th here, Drew Gilbert.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail.
Runner takes off for third. There's a ball. And the throw out at third. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. We played an inning, no score. Second inning set to go. And now here's the veteran DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton starting as the designated hitter, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Webb back to work. In the air, right side. Gilbert coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Wells launched a pair of homers in his last game. Ground ball right side. Schmidt fires over to first. 2 away.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Ball. Josh Bell stands in here, takes ball 1 low. No score here in the second. Ripped on a line. Lee makes the grab. And that is that. Back here in San Francisco, Willie Adames stands in. And that is out of play. Adames with a homer in his last game. Swings through that. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Here's a rocket out to left. And it's caught for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Casey Schmidt in the box now. No balls and a strike. That misses. And the count 1-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. And here is Matt Chapman. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Jones settles under this one, and that is that. We'll move to the third. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Lee makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Woo.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and a couple of quick outs. Now batting Jamer Candelario. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Pulls that one foul. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And that extends the inning. So the batting order turns over. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. Pitch misses inside. 2-1. That clips the corner. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Gonna have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Get out.
Swung on, belted. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. A monster shot to right. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
And it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground to the left. Adames the throw to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Swing and a pop-up. Volpe. And there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Drew Gilbert. And first offering is fouled off. And that's
Ball.
down and away.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Hit on the ground to short. In time to Devers. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And that's fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4.
No.
Swing and a ball popped up. Adames pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for New York, Josh Bell. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Gilbert going back on this one. And that one is off the top of the wall. So runner at second, 2 down. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. To the right side, a dive, nice stop from his knees. The throw on the money, nice play.
Making it.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And that's downstairs.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
1-1.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Over to first, safe. Here's Rafael Devers. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Just off the inside edge. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Adames batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Fouled off down the right side. 2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that's a fair ball. Bellinger returns it to the infield. Rudder puts on the brakes at second. So it's 1st and 2nd with 2 out. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. And the batter now, Casey Schmidt. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 1st and 2nd, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Giants leave a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Webb back to work. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't put...
Get out, bitch.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He shoots one out to right. Home run number 10 on the year, and they add a pair. It's 4-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing. You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And first offering is fouled off. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. And a 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Bellinger is gone, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Aaron Judge. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
That's what it says. He records 900th career RBI. Good for him.
Outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now the left fielder, Bryce Eldridge. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Tap foul at the plate. Runner at first with no outs here. Well struck, right field. And that one is off the wall. Chapman headed home. He'll score easily. That holds the runner at second base.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Yeehaw!
Yankees up by 3. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Well struck left field. Going back, Bellinger, back some more. And it's into the bleachers, out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 4-3.
Really impressive hitting the ball that far going into the wind. Nothing was going to stop it from getting over the wall.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swinging a foul straight back. Fitzgerald goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate. And that one fouled off. On the ground to second, might be two. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Devers in the box again, takes a strike. Devers swings and drives one. Deep right field, carrying well. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Now pitching for the Giants.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Hayden Birdsong.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a...
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is out of here. A solo shot. And they add a run. It's 5-3. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Buto preparing to come on if needed. Beck getting loose as well. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Now 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
In the air to left center. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Josh Bell, 1 for 2. And there's a ball. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Fastball is outside. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
In the dirt. Bell, the runner at second with one away. Next offering is downstairs. Now fly ball to right center. Gilbert on his way over. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 outs.
Ball.
And that's in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering is fouled back. Right-handed reliever. Swing at a ground ball and foul ball. Out to center. Lee sizing this one up and makes the grab. And that is that. Giancarlo Stanton flexing that big-time power swing. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Willie Adames. And he pumps in a strike. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the pitch to Adames. Misses, and it's 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And up next. For San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. And a foul ball.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
There's a strike.
0-1.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Here's a high chopper. And it goes just foul.
Fair. Yeah, good call.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts. Welcome. Back, we're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tristan Beck.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Next offering misses, and a count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, center field. Lee under it. One down.
Now batting, second base Chisholm Jr.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second safely. Now he launches a throw over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away. Here's Cody Bellinger. On the ground to Devers. Steps on first for the out. Here comes Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 in this one. Outside low. 1-0. Judge rips that one. Gilbert. And that'll do it. One left for the Yankees, and it remains 5-3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Now pitching for New York. Number 63.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Jones pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Fitzgerald at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And a strike. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Giants go down quietly. They're still down 5-3.
The fuck is up with my hair?
Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the 8th. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Beck back to work.
No.
Stanton
what you got?
Started after it, trying to hold up. Up. Now a look to first. Did not go. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Eldridge on the move. Corrals it. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
God damn it.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. And that's going to roll to the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly.
That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. Wells comes round and he scores. And they take a 3-run lead. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and That's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
1 out, runner at second. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is fouled back. That one not
ball, 2
close.
strikes.
And the count is 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. 1 for 3. And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes. One and two.
Squirts away a little bit. And now it's 1-2. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 6-3. You're watching. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bellinger sizing it up. Puts it away for the out. Now it's Devers at the plate. There's a strike. Cruz, a 6'2 righty, 235 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2007. 1 down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The Giants trailing by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
2 down, base is empty. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Willie Adames.
0-1. Yeah.
That just misses. Now 1-2. And a good eye there.
That's a ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Popped up first base side. Bell makes the play, and that will end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Butto.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Lee under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away. Next offering
1-1.
upstairs. Activity in the bullpen. Ethan Small up and throwing. Bivens, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. He's in there. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Cut on and lifted in the air. Gilbert under it. He's got it. And that is that. So no runs here. And the pitch. And that's it for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line to left, and foul ball. Right through there, got him. And that's the first out. He's 2 outs away. Matt Chapman, the next to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. Late with the swing there. The Yankees leading by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Strike 2.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees add another to their winning streak.
This team just keeps rolling. This winning streak is out of control. I can't believe that they've been able to reel off this many wins in a row. You're playing big league players on the other side of the diamond, and they're just getting it done. Day in, day out, night in, night out.
6-3 our final score. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
That'll be for this stream.